Ben is with us in spirit. Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so Ben wasn't able to get off his work, so that's why. Okay, this is good. Alright, so today we're starting off with EXO. If you guys remember Monster and Lucky One.
Yeah.
This actually, we're rewinding a year, and this came before Monster and Lucky One. I think this might be your first time with EXO.
Okay.
I don't X, no.
Oh my god, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Oh, fuck yeah. I know. They started singing it and I was like, fuck yeah.
Funky.
Boy.
Get funky.
Did they just reference a bunch of their old videos? Oh wait, no, they can't. This is old.
Michael Jackson? It's like Thriller. Slower though.
Yeah, this is groovy.
Yeah, for real. EXO can be hot and cold. Like, sometimes they're just like thumpy, trashy dance music.
Dude, these guys are some of the hippest dancers I've ever seen.
Also, they just are a very good looking group.
Oh, that's sick. I like that. The dancing was pretty spot on. Oh, I've totally heard of this.
You've totally heard this before?
Yeah.
I think of all the retro songs, this one emphasized the guitars more than any of the other ones.
Yeah, you always have that
They actually.
that funky bass going in.
Sorry, what?
They have riffs with the guitar and trumpets, kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like bluesy, jazzy.
Whoa!
Choreography is pretty good too.
Yeah, the choreography is very good. K-pop never fails with the good choreography. Oh boy, he had moves as balls.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah, that's very like electro. But now they still have the guitar though. It's like a fusion of styles.
It would have been nice if they did a key change right there.
If what?
If they did a key change.
Yeah.
This is like very 80s pop kind of.
Yeah.
Like the harmonies sound very like the subtle little like falsetto things in the harmonies. It makes it sound very 80s. This song is so good! I like this. It's very like groovy. It's like disco-ish kind of.
I don't know how. I don't like that sound.
Nice way of subverting the tonic.
This has a really like kind of like Bruno Mars feel to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's got like that drive-in, very poppy.
This is actually a very Bruno Mars song to think about.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the exact song I'm hearing. Oh wait, any of them.
Yeah, this is like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Yeah, it all complements itself really well, like with the music and the way the camera moves. Like it's
Yeah.
all like really quick and like.
I also like how there's not really like a real story going on in this. It's just a lot of like frames.
I feel like them and like BTS have the most consistently beautiful cinematography
That's
in
true.
their videos.
Yeah, it's pretty funky. But like,
What specifically did you like about it? Was it the live trumpet or brass?
That was pretty cool.
there was some live brass. That was pretty dope.
some good falsetto too. Like,
Yes. Good falsetto.
It doesn't.
Doesn't venture to new territory.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't leave it going like, yeah. Like, I don't know. By the end of it, I'm like, oh, 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10.
You're like grading everything on the scale now.
Yes.
Let's rate on scale of food.
1 pound of pork. Scale of food.
Very poppy, you know. You got like the typical kind of pop. It was like
with some funk sprinkles. Some funk sprinkles.
Some funk sprinkles. You know, heavy beat. Like a synth beat, not necessarily like a drum beat, like a drum machine beat. Your synths, kind of not really horns, but more like horn samples, like live horns.
Mm-hmm.
So
overall, just like more like a dance song.
Yeah, another kind of dance tune, like not necessarily like super substantial. Where I'm sitting there like, wow, what a fine tune.
Yeah, thoughts?
Yeah, it's a really like good dance tune. Like I wouldn't like dance to this in a club. Like it's kind of oh damn girl, I love it right here. Woo!
I actually like the beginning more because it reminded me of like something like a Michael Jackson vocal would do. Like the way the da 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 da. There's that, you know, plays with that dominant 7. And that was out of tune, but
I just didn't find any parts of it to be extremely memorable.
it's quite true.
That was probably my qualm with it. Like it does everything well, but there wasn't that extra factor for me.
Right.
So I remember the music video was really beautifully shot.
No, I remember. Like it happened a long time.
I was kind of like, and then they hit that a cappella section. I was like, yes, that is how you make a successful pop song, because you build that tension before you're just like, and then you hit it, and then they hit it. And so I thought it was really good.
I agree.
Yeah. Nice job, EXO.
All right, and what were you talking about with like the guitar?
Yeah, the guitar, I was sick. Like, again, I don't know if it was like a thing, like that they,
Pedal?
they have like the pedal effects or whatever, but it's just like the way, but it was just, you know, it was like a cute little, I don't even know. You heard it. If you listen to it, you'll hear it. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's fine. It's there, and I liked it. It was a nice. That's the thing, is they bring all this stuff from the background to the foreground, and once you hear it, then like you notice it for the whole song, and it's just like good layers.
Right. Did you like anything about the song specifically, Lindsay?
I like the harmonies, like the vocal harmonies.
Yes, vocal.
It was fun. I recognize it.
Yeah. Did you see how like they did variations, kind of?
On the chorus part?
Well, I feel like that's a really normal thing to do in most popular music when they have like the climax and then when they're going down to, what's it called, the resolution?
The resolution. The coda.
The coda! The coda. They like take the melody but they kind of elaborate on it. What's the word?
Wait, what are you talking about? I wasn't listening.
They don't like improvise off of it, they just add embellishments.
Ah, yes, embellishments.